Everyone else at the W here. Going to do a quick little tune-up video on the HHR. I got some spark plugs I'm going to put in, and something I never did initially was when I did spark plugs at about 90,000 miles. I got about 145 on it now. I never did replace the spark plug boots because they were so small I didn't see them wearing out, but I'm kind of thinking I need to replace them. But I did get a code the other night. I was actually leaving Walmart, and for a split second it just felt like I had no power, like I was hitting the gas and the car just didn't respond, and the engine light came on, but the car quickly came back. And sorry, I'm trying to show you here. I got this throttle actuator control motor circuit range. So throttle actuator control motor is right here. There's a motor. You can see the harness right here. Your throttle body's here, and there's a blade in there, which I can show you because here's the new piece. When you step on the gas, if you don't know, blades actuate, and that's what lets the air in and determines the power. But these are no longer connected by a throttle cable. Instead, here is a motor. There's a motor in here, and I imagine there's some probably type of gears that come down here and work your throttle. Alright, first step, I'm going to reach up here and remove this to your mass airflow. I believe that's a mass airflow sensor. There's a little tab right here, just push down, get this out of the way. And then we have a screw here and a screw here that needs to come, so we can get that off. Or actually, all you have to do is loosen this bottom one, because I don't need to take the hose from the top. And then one screw right here on the back side that needs to come off, and then we can get this air box out of the way. Alright, this should be free now. Almost forgot. There is a hose that's hooked up right here that hooks to your valve cover. I disconnected it and put a plug in there, because you see all that oil that comes out of there right from the valve cover? That goes right into your throttle body. It goes right here into your intake. See, that goes off your valve cover and goes right here into your intake. I'm like, screw it. I don't want or need that in my motor, so I plugged it up, but you probably have it hooked up, and that's one more thing you'll have to disconnect. Alright, to get to the spark plugs, we got so I take this harness off, and we got 4 bolts. Alright, so there's a tab right here that you have to slide back, and then you push on that, and that will unhook it. Sorry, I kind of have to hold the flashlight when you do that. Alright, 10mm, that's what you need. There there you have it. There's your spark plug boots. Are connected directly to that, and then your spark plugs are directly down there. Makes your HHR a Hemi, so you can tease your Dodge friends and say, yeah, your HHR is a Hemi too. Stands for hemispherical combustion chamber, meaning the spark plugs are in the center. Now what I would recommend, what I'm going to do is take some compressed air and blow it in here, because I don't want to get any dirt down in here when I pull these plugs. As you can see, I got a dead wasp right there, and there's plenty of dirt. So if you have a compressor or something that you can blow some of that out, I'd recommend it. Alright, so what's weird is the spark plugs say they don't need to be gapped. But look, they don't even protect anything. I mean, what's to say that these things didn't hit something? That's weird. Not sure if I like that. Yeah, this is torque to 15 foot-pounds, so that's what we're going to do. Go ahead and put these Bosch Platinum, they're actually iridiums. Alright, they recommend 15 foot-pounds of torque. So, you're dealing with aluminum here. I highly recommend you follow their recommendations. Alright, so you might wonder why I'm using the pliers. There's a rubber boot inside the spark plug socket that holds the spark plug. And when you're way down deep in these motors, it's hard to get your socket back because it's so far in there. Alright, here's the coil pack. My brand new AC Delco boots. And this is about as easy as it gets. You don't have to worry about firing order or anything. Hopefully, see what I'm doing. Just push these on. It's amazing, I don't hear any click or anything like that. You'd think you would hear. Let me just carefully drop that in there. Get this harness out of the way. So you're gonna have to hold this thing down pretty good to get it back in. These new wires are just wanting to really push up on this. And don't forget the most important is plug this thing back in or you will get no spark. That'd be no good. Now for part 2 is getting this throttle body off. Now we have a similar connector here. We need to move this thing back some. Push it there. Get that off. Looking like we got 4 bolts that put it on, hold it on. $10mm. And that's it. Pretty easy. There's a rubber gasket down there. You might want to order one if yours has been on there. I actually took this throttle body off a year or 2 ago and to clean it. So I knew that gasket wasn't that old, and actually even the one I took off seemed in pretty good shape, so I wasn't too worried about it because I already knew. And I actually kept the original one because it was in such good shape I didn't really even feel like I should have replaced it. We need to plug this harness back in. Very important. Take this cap off, and now I'm going to put the air filter on easy process, just the 2 clamps. And don't forget when you're done to plug in that harness to the sensor. And then we'll start it up. See how good she runs. No engine light, car start right up, runs beautiful. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hopefully it helped you out. I mean, it's not a hard job at all. So if any of you maybe have a similar problem, you need to replace that part, this helps you out. Or if you just need to tune up, subscribe to the channel. I'll do more car stuff and everything else. Like, shares, comments, always appreciated. Let me know if this helped you out. It's always nice to hear from people that use the videos. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.